Hey guys, Yankee here, and today I want to be doing a special video going over some of the oldest manga that I have in my collection. I want to talk about three different manga. We're going to start with, this one is my oldest manga by its print date. And that is Azumanga Daioh, Volume 1. This was printed in 2003. I didn't buy this on release or anything. I was how old? I was 8 years old when this came out, and I definitely wasn't buying manga at the time. Um, but a couple years ago, I even showed this in a manga hall, I believe. Um, I went to Goodwill with some family members. We were just going down because one of them needed to buy some clothes for work, some like dress clothes. And so I went with them, and I just browsed the books, and uh, this was the only manga that they had there, but I was kind of surprised that they had any. Um, so yeah, I bought this a couple years ago, but published in 2003. I've read it, I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm wanting to eventually get the omnibus that Yen Press has released, because this was originally published by ADV, a company that I have no history with other than this, because it was defunct long before, maybe not long before, but it was defunct uh, before I really got into manga. Not when I first was reading manga, but when I got back in a few years ago, it was already dead. So that's the oldest manga I have by sort of its print date. The next manga I want to talk about is the oldest ones that I've actually bought myself. Let's see if I can find the date on here. I should have done this before. Where do you put the print information? Here we go. This one is from 2008. No, excuse me. First printing June 2009. And this is Pokemon Adventures. I got the first three volumes here, even if they all came out sort of at different times. But this is where I really sort of got into manga back in 2009, which 11, just about 11 years ago now. These aren't actually the first manga I bought. The first one I bought was like a collection. It was a like normal volume size, but it was like Pokemon Adventures: The Best of Red, and I don't have that anymore. I think I got rid of it as soon as I actually got the volumes proper. But from what I recall, it was like a compilation volume where it's just like a bunch of random chapters highlighting the character Red from Pokemon Adventures. But I found that at Walmart, and then not long after that, I saw these at a local bookstore that is now uh, unfortunately dead. Um, and then I followed this series for a good while up until volume 9, which I have right down here. This was the last volume I got, Gold and Silver. I read all of Red, Blue, Green. I got all of Yellow. Then I stopped here at volume 9. When did this one come out? Da, da, da. This came out in October 2010, so they were releasing these quick. If this came out in 2010 and these came out in 2009, so they must have been releasing them like every couple months. Um, but yeah, that was sort of my intro to manga back then. I got Pokemon Adventures. I have a hardcover Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume 1 somewhere. And then I have like 4 volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which was my favorite version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Um, but yeah, so this is the oldest manga that I actually bought on my own. Um, and now the third one is older than Azumanga Daioh. It was printed years before, um, but I didn't buy them. They were a gift, or like they're hand-me-downs, I suppose. Uh, and that is Pokemon: The Electric Tale of Pikachu uh, comics. Oh, geez. This one here is an 11th printing. Um, this was first printed in November 1998, and then this one that I have here is an 11th printing from August 1999. I have 8 issues of this. I have the first 4 are The Electric Tale of Pikachu. There's number 1. Number 2, I got a bit of a glare. I apologize for that. Number 3. Number 4. God, that glare is terrible, but, well, we're just going to have to deal with it. And then the next 4, and I assume, I don't know this for sure, I assume this was volume 1. These 4 issues here were the first volume, I'm going to assume. And then the next 4 are Pokemon Pikachu Shocks Back. We've got issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and then issue 4. So yeah, I assume the first 4 were the first volume. These are the second volume, I'm assuming. But yeah, these were given to me by my cousin. He gave me, I don't know, he's like, I don't know, maybe 5 years older than I am. And we both liked Pokemon and Digimon and stuff like that. So as he got older, he just, one day I was given a bag of stuff, and it included these comics. I don't know why I'm putting them away. I should show them off more. They're cool. These comics and like some stickers that looked like the Digimon cards from season 3. So I was given these before I even bought my Pokemon Adventures volumes. So I don't know, maybe like 2005, maybe somewhere around there, like 2004, 2005. Because I was living at the house I grew up in. I didn't move there until like 2003 or 4. But yeah, these are really cool. I need to get some like bags and boards for my floppy comics because I don't really take care of them well. I just sort of have them tossed in a drawer, and I really want to take care of these. But also I want to bring up sort of how much censorship is in this comic. The art's good, and I like a lot of the stuff. Like, I don't know if you can really see it. Like, on the Pokeball, you can't see it, but there's like a little... oh, it's also the logo on Ash's hat here. The little PM, that looks cool. The artwork is nice. Let's see if I can find a picture here. And also, from what I recall, I haven't read these in a long time, they sort of follow the anime more. Like, we see... Like here, we got Pikachu all tied up, like the first episode of the anime. We also have... Let's see. We got Firo there. Let's see if I can find Ash stealing Misty's bike. Here it is. Ash on Misty's bike. But yeah, the censorship. I've seen comparisons, and boy, did they tone it down. Like, if you look at some of the original art for this, like, Misty's pants are, like, only cover half of her, like, the bottom half of her butt is just hanging out. So they had to redraw a lot of this. But yeah, I really just wanted an excuse to sort of show this off, because these are really cool. They're not like rare or anything. This is an 11th printing, so you can probably find these pretty much anywhere. And I think there's probably 8 more, because again, these are all assumptions, but I assume that the 4 volumes of Electric Tailed Pikachu are volume 1, the 4 issues of Pikachu Shocks Back are volume 2, and I think there's 4 volumes of this series of Pokemon. And I kind of would like for Viz to maybe release it in volumes. I don't know if they have. Maybe they did a long time ago. But all the art in this is flipped, obviously, because it's a comic now. Also, look at we got some ads here on the back. Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge. I don't know much about Darkstalkers, but that's kind of neat. Also, the old Viz logo, which you would see at the front of some of the anime they put out, which I really love. I like a lot more than their current logo. Here we got a Dragon Ball ad. These are really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. These are the oldest manga in my collection. And again, it was just an excuse to sort of show these off, because I really like these, and they're really cool. Evangelion, a series that I don't really care about, but everyone loves. We saw that one already. Um, but yeah, again, ooh, here's a Ranma Inuyasha thing. I don't, we also got, oh boy, My Son Ikoku 10 issue monthly series. Ooh, that's all, oh gosh, Rumiko Takahashi, who I don't know much about. I've only seen some of Ranma, but anyway, I just wanted to show these off. Ooh, what's this? Silent Mobius. I don't even know what that is. Coming in May, so that's good. And finally, we just got a Ranma Dragon Ball Z ad. So yeah, those are some of like just the oldest manga that I've got in my collection, and I don't know, I've got some neat stuff. I really like those Pokemon comics. Again, I need to get some boards or bags and boards for them. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.